The grapevine's really been humming. Everyone knows we're getting Dr. Severin, or Dr. Death, as he's known to some of his old friends.
You know him?
Yeah. We go back, Sevi and I. Now, you asked me, the Kilrathi did the right thing locking him up.
Why do I get the feeling this has to do with your classified past?
Look, you know I haven't always been a pilot. You ever hear about Pac 7?
Yeah. A lot of people got killed, an accident of some sort.
Millions got killed. And it was no accident. Just one of old Doc Sevi's demolitions tests. I was working for him back then. I'm certain he knew exactly what was going to happen, but he saw no reason to warn the civilians. Afterwards, Confed tried to cover it up. But who really cared anyway? The Paxtons were just the backwards people who had nothing to offer the war effort. That's when I quit demolitions. In the cockpit, I can see the enemy. They line right up in my gun sights, and I can... The pilots I shoot down sure ain't civilians. But if there's a hell to go to, I know they've got a special place reserved for me. And Sevi.
He shouldn't blame himself. This guy's wrapped way too tight.
That's an awful lot of baggage to be carrying around. Maybe you should sit these missions out.
No way, Colonel. I want to be right there when we get this guy.
Flight deck, emergency. We have trouble on the flight deck. Flight deck, emergency. We have trouble on the... Flight deck, emergency. We have
Colonel. Hobbs. He was trying to send this.
Over the last decade, work has proceeded on a tectonic frequency weapon, the Tembler bomb. The theory goes that if we can fire this thing with absolute precision, its detonation will achieve the proper resonant frequency.
All this time, he's had us bugged.
We have to get it to the infirmary.
No. Get Hobbs. You still have time.
That's a negative, Colonel. We're almost Alcor 5. Any pursuit now would jeopardize the entire operation.
Revenge. Listen to reason. Revenge. It was Hobbs.
Colonel. Colonel!
I predicted, we are meeting again. But this time, as what we were destined to be. Enemies. Enemies who now must fight to the death. You are a noble warrior. And because of that, I wish you well. That our last meeting be purely a duel of will and courage, subject not to arbitrary twists of fate.
Need clearance, TCS Victory.
I suppose you expect to be congratulated for terminating Hobbs. What you deserve is a court-martial, mister, for disobeying my orders. Your impulses left us one gun short and we needed them all, Colonel. The Victory was ambushed while you were on your little joyride. You're cleared to land. Report to me in the barracks. ASAP.
Do you have any idea how much I hate this little ritual? Now I have to compose a letter to the Carroll's parents. It's supposed to make them feel proud of their son. I have written too many DEFCONs. I suppose they'll want this. Damn it, man, you put your own needs above that of the ship's. You can't ever do that.
All right, the DEFCON.
What happened with Hobbs, Captain?
When you have an answer to that, Colonel, you let me know. In any event, we have to move quickly now because there's no telling how much the Karathi already know.
At no time does this war seem more cruel than when it ends the life of someone as young as Lieutenant Mitchell Lopez. A man young enough to still have dreams. The Carroll was a pilot who at all times flew with heart and pride.